So what are the programming practice techniques you learn, that means algorithms, come to the problem number 8, 9, 10, that is even numbers between 1 and 10 with the 3 different methods. Same from problem numbers 11, 12, 13, odd numbers between 1 and 10, different methods based on different situations. How those algorithms are implemented in C programming, that I will show in this video. So here I am not explaining any logic. Based on the requirement, you can declare the variables. Only one variable is enough. This is the first method. So in this case, what happened? The initial value is 1. So anyhow, I'll no need any comments. Just can be a simple program. And n less than or equal to 10. N plus plus. After that, you can take the condition. You have to verify. This is a primary condition. N less than or equal to 10. If this condition is satisfied, your requirement is you want to display only even numbers, so that you can check whether it is even or odd, like this. So here there is a difference between a capital N and then small n. Both are differ. If it is a divisible by 2, then only can display some space and then n value and semicolon, and compile and then execution. It will display 2468. Why it's not display 10? Here you are using less than 10 only. Won't include the 10. You can make it as less than or equal to 10. Save and compile and execution F11, so that it will display 246810. This is method 1, which is implemented already in the programming practice techniques, problem number 8. And come to the second method. In this case, what happened? The number of iterations are wasted. Between 1 and 10, everybody knows there is only 5 even numbers. Unnecessarily, the loop is repeated extra 5 times. To overcome this problem, even numbers are between 1 and 10 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you can make it as less than or equal to 10. Instead of single incrementation, you go for double incrementation. In this case, no need of this condition. Just execute. It will display the same output, that is a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is the method 2. Now what's my requirement is, I don't want to start the n value with the 2, and I don't want to use n less than or equal to 10, and I don't want to increment the n value by 2. So that means I want to start the n value with 1 only, and within the 5 iterations only I want to finish the task, so that I have to compare with less than or equal to 5 only, and I don't want to increment n value by 2. I want to increment the n value by only 1. In this case, how to display the even numbers between 1 and 10? That means if the n value is 1, your expected output is 2. If the n value is 2, your expected output is 4. That means n is a multiply with the 2, so that you can display the expression as 2 into n. In this case also, it will display the same output. That is a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So these are the 3 methods which already shown in a programming practice techniques, problem number 8, 9 and 10. Once you come to the languages, based on the languages, advantages, concepts, there is one more method is there, that is a bitwise AND. Already I told while explaining the bitwise operators in the C topics, if you are using bitwise AND between any number and 1, if the result is a 0, that is even. If the result is a 1, that is odd. That I will try to implement here. In this case, the loop is repeated 10 times. And before this, I try to apply a condition between n and 1. If the result is a 0, so here you have to display only n value, not 2 into n. This also display same thing. Like this, there are 4 methods for displaying the even numbers, right? In same fashion, it's possible to work with the odd numbers also. I try to open a new file. Same thing, only one variable is enough. Come to the first method of even number. How it's possible? N equal to 1, n less than or equal to 10, n plus plus. After that, you can take a condition. If n is not divisible by 2, here you can use n modulus 2 not equal to 0 or equal to 1. Both are same. Can display n value. After displaying, give the space between the numbers, so that give the space and then n value. Save the file name. Change the source type as C source file. Give the file name as odd numbers. And compile and execution F11. Why it won't display anything? Here by mistake I said that n less than 0, the condition failed. So it's a less than or equal to 10. So it will display 13579. Same as the method 2. So what are the odd numbers are available between 1 and 10? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So that here you can use the incrementation value is 2. And thus in this case, this condition is not required. This is also display odd numbers between 1 and 9. And come to the third method of even numbers, same as that. I want to start with 1. I don't want to compare the upper bound with 10. I want to compare with upper bound 5. And I don't want to increment by 2. I want to increment by only 1. Here I want to display an expression. So in previous case, what happened? Even numbers in this method, if n value is 1, we try to display 2 into n. So it will display 2. Instead of that, my expected value is 1 for odd number. If the n value is 2, 2 into 2 it will display 4. Instead of that, my expected value is 3. So that you can say 2 into n minus 1. So this is also displayed. Same thing, 13579. And same as the bitwise operators. That means it will start with 1, n less than or equal to 10, increment by 1. But I don't want to multiply with 2. And here you can use the bitwise operator. What is that bitwise operator? Between n and then 1, if you are using a bitwise AND, if the result equal to 1, that is odd number. If the result equal to 0, that is even number. So display the value. So it's also display same thing. See how the magic was. Like this, for each and every program, there are different methods. The only thing is you have to think number of times, how many possibilities are there to write a program. That depends on your attitude, way of thinking, right? It's all about the today's session.